Today, on the Dennis Michael Lynch podcast, we're going to talk about friends, family, faith, freedom, and the cost of weddings. So get ready, because it's all unfiltered.
Dennis Michael Lynch gives you his word, and he will never let you down. He will always fight for America.
The only one who really puts his money where his mouth is Dennis Michael Lynch.
Hello, I'm Dennis Michael Lynch, and I thank you for joining me today. And today, my prayers have been answered, so it is officially my last podcast. Yes, it is. And I want to explain to you how it is that my prayers have been answered. So I'm going to ask you a question, and the correct response is, how many? How many Democrats does it take to screw in a light bulb? The answer is just one. And that's because every Democrat can perfectly screw things up. And so, each day of my life, I have given thanks and praise to God. More so in the last few years, I never skip a morning of coming up here and saying thank you for all that I have and any opportunities that the great Lord may want to give me. And then periodically I'll stray off at the end of those prayers and I'll negotiate with God and tell him I'll do certain things and won't do others in exchange for Ashley not marrying a Democrat. And so today, my prayers have been answered, and I am so thrilled to have the Hesslers and the Hanlons be part of Team DML, because that's what we call it over here. And so I want to talk directly right now to Brendan and Ashley as a couple. There are going to be so many great days in your life, and there are going to be a lot of stressors. And I want to give you three things that I've always relied on in my life to get me through those times and to make me appreciate everything that I've got. Number one is faith. Never do I let a morning go by where I don't give God thanks and praise that he deserves, and I urge you to do the same. It will ground you, it will comfort you, and it is the greatest love of all. Second is freedom. If there's one thing that I'm definitely proud of with my podcast and with everything else that I've done over the course of 20 years, it's that I've always stood up for my freedom and my country, no matter what they tried to do to me in return. And although I'm not suggesting you start a podcast, I am suggesting that you do whatever it takes to defend your country, even if it means just giving to charity to those who have less than you. Because without our freedom and without our country, we have nothing. So many people wake up every day thinking America is just waiting for them, and they don't want to give anything back for the exchange of the freedoms that they have. Don't be one of those people. And then lastly is friends and family. You know, when I look on my side of the room and I see the friendships that I've had dating back, my best friend Gav from 7th grade and my best friend Jimbo, 40 plus years we've been best friends. And I look at all my new friends here and I realize that sometimes I let too much time go by between periods of talking to them or seeing them or reaching out to them or just texting and saying how much I love them and appreciate them. Don't make that same mistake, because your friends and your family are going to be such a major part of your life. They're going to give you the memories that are the most important ones. And the other reason is because sometimes life is going to hit you in the head with a fastball and it's going to sting. One of my great friends, Pete Geiger, who was supposed to be here today with his entire family, couldn't come because suddenly he came down with thyroid cancer and had to have emergency surgery. And you look at the amount of loss that the Hanlons and the Hesslers have had over the last year between family and friends passing on. Those things hit you unexpectedly, and when it happens, you're going to need your friends and family more than anything else. And then last is, if you're going to have a wedding one day, if you have a daughter yourself, I suggest that you save a lot of money, because the cost of flowers ever since Joe Biden has been president has gone up tenfold, and I don't see it going back down. So the only way to be able to afford the two weddings that we've done today, because we have the wedding today, and of course we had to have the wedding yesterday, and it was all well worth it. But the reason why this is my last podcast is because tomorrow I'm going to be opening up a Somalian daycare center so I could get back all my money. But seriously, the reason why I come to you in video is because I just can't do it. I don't have the strength to speak about the people who I love so much in public without crying a river, and you wouldn't be able to understand a single thing that I say. So I'm going to take off this hat, and I'm going to give you everything I have, because I love the both of you so much. Brendan, you got through the gate man. Not an easy task, because for her entire life, I always had one go-to phrase that Ashley had to repeat to me, especially as a little girl. No boys. No boys. I set the precedent pretty high because I would brainwash my daughter that whoever she married one day would have to replace her hero.
Sometimes my dad's really crazy and sometimes he acts like a big kid. But he's always really cool. My dad's really awesome.
Denny and Ryan, their entire lives, have known that they have to protect their sister, no matter the situation. And so when Denny came to me, and Ryan confirmed it, saying that you would be the greatest guy for Ashley, I knew my days as hero would come to an end. And maybe that's why I kind of blew you off and ignored you for the first few months when you came around the house, always escaping so I didn't have to go face to face with you. It was probably my daddy's way of protecting myself from knowing the inevitable was happening. And when I finally did have to confront you, and you and Ashley kind of ambushed me in the car that one day, I wasn't very nice to you. You rolled down the window, and first thing I said was, hey man, you drive this car over the speed limit with my daughter in it, you're gonna have to deal with me. And that still stands true today. But you know, you didn't give me an answer that was punky or an attitude. Instead, you gave me the respect that I deserved because that was my little girl in your car. And ever since that day, I've watched you be a complete and utter gentleman, not only to my daughter, but you've been so unbelievably lovable to my family, as if it was your own. And now it is. And you are ours. And I want to let you know that I love you emphatically and that I will forever have your back. And that leads me now to Ashley. Ashley, you have been the light of my life since the day you were born. I love you does not measure what it is that I feel for you. From the time that you were a little girl, you would never go to sleep. It was always a battle. And so I would have to lay you down in your bed and I would sing you the lullaby. Go to sleep, it's getting late. My watch says it's 8:30. And eventually you would close your eyes, but I wouldn't want to leave. I would just sit there and look at you for a while because I've always wanted you by my side and you always have been. Whether that's our family being stuck on an icy, snowy mountain in Tennessee with bears, and you were the one who helped me get the cars down despite how dangerous it was. And one of the greatest rides of my entire life, I love driving, and you were with me on the greatest drive of my life. We were going through the Redwood Forest, just you and I, and we were playing Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, our favorite song together. And I show that here today because it shows the zigs and the zags that we've taken together over life. All of them great, all of them moving forward. So today I want to credit you with a song that I've been writing for the past 10 months. I have gone over the words a million times. I've made them to the most perfect way I can, even writing the music to the way I want it to sound. And I play this for you and I ask you please to look at every single shot, knowing that these images are locked in my heart and in my soul forever. And that the greatest honor of my life has been being your dad.
Teamwork. Teamwork. Who are the two Lynches who always get it done?
You and I.
Ashley, go to sleep, it's getting late. My watch says it's 8:30. In an hour I must go and I'll be back. Well, I don't know. While I'm gone, I'll miss that little hand. Ashley, help your mama if you can. It's a big job, I can see, for my little girl just turning 3. Now my angel, close your eyes. You shouldn't see your daddy cry. My Ashley girl, you hold my heart. It's been that way from the start. I'll always be your daddy. This is true. No matter your age, I love you. I love you.
Oh, that's much better.
I recall the flips and balance bars that taught you how to drive a car. A homecoming queen, the funny faces, dreams, the films we made, adventures too, success we built, me and you. The courage, strength through all your ill, so much for her it didn't break your will. The hope you show at the darkest times, the good in you, it always shines. I did my daddy best, I always tried. When we fell short, did you see me cry?
You're holding it.
My Ashley girl, you hold my heart. It's been that way from the start. I'll always be your daddy. This is true. No matter your age, I love you. You have a new hero. He is great. Your life together, a tale of fate.
Day 1.
A home with children, I see this too. And give him life, everything, like I for you. One day, someday, I'll no longer be my aging face, you'll no longer see. My scent will fade, my voice won't play, but my love for you will always stay. Our fun and laughs, they'll go on forever. Never forget the things we did together. And so now we dance, I'm so filled with pride. I see you today, the world's perfect bride. And so I whisper this to you: we'll be the best of friends till the day I die. Now as I let you go, look into my eyes. Yes, I'm overwhelmed, but it's my joy that cries. My Ashley girl, you hold my heart. It's been that way from the start. I'll always be your daddy. This is true. No matter your age, I love you. I love you.
Yes. Here's my glasses. It's so nice.
I love you.